Back, children. Let's learn how to keep our surroundings clean, which is lesson 9 from the EVS. Keeping our surroundings clean. How are we going to keep our surroundings clean? We are going to learn in details in this chapter. First, let's know what waste is. Things which is not useful to us anymore are called waste. The things which are no longer useful to us. Waste products can be of many kinds. At home, the waste can be divided into two types: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable waste are those which can rot. At Troitehauka, we call it biodegradable, and those products which do not degrade or degrade after a long period, we call it non-biodegradable. Troitheka, we call it biodegradable. Troitheiloka, we call it non-biodegradable. Those are the two types of waste that we have at home. At school, what are waste papers, pieces of chalk, pencil shavings, etc. are all the kinds of waste that we produce from the school. They must be thrown in dustbin. We must dispose all these waste properly and keep the environment clean. So from this we know that in order to keep our environment clean, we must dispose all the waste properly. Disposing city waste. How are the city waste being disposed? Domestic garbage should be dumped only in garbage dump. Large-scale disposal of waste is done by burning the solid waste. Liquid waste contains poisonous substances like soap and detergents. These are the kinds of waste produced from the city and how they are being dumped. Keeping the neighborhood clean. How are we going to keep our neighborhood clean? Domestic garbage should be dumped into deep pits called sanitary fields. By dumping the garbage in sanitary fields, we will keep our neighborhood clean. What are sanitary fields? Sanitary fields are deep pits where domestic garbage are dumped. I will repeat it again. What are sanitary landfills? Sanitary landfills are deep pits where domestic garbage are dumped. D-U-M-P-E-D, dumped. In villages, animal dung and other garbage are put into compost pits, as you can see in the picture. These are the types of compost pits found in villages where garbage are being put, and later on, after being treated, they are used as a manure. Reducing, reusing, and recycling waste. These are the 3 R's. What are the 3 R's of waste? The 3 R's of waste are reducing, reusing, and recycling. Okay, let's look into the detail. Reducing. How are we going to reduce the waste? Buy fewer items and not using plastic disposable items. Buy less and do not use plastic. Reusing. What is the meaning of reusing? Using the old things again. Recycling means all the glass, buckets, toys, papers which are of no longer use can be given to the recycling center, and they can be recycled and reused to make useful things. Those are the things that we need to know from this lesson, keeping the surroundings clean. If we do not keep our surroundings clean, it will give a rise to diseases like diarrhea, dysentery, typhoid, and cholera. So it is very important to dispose waste properly so that our surroundings are clean. Your homework is answer the four questions number C and E. That means only two questions. Number C, what are sanitary fields and what are the three R's of waste? These two will be your homework from answer the following questions. And number two, match the following. And number three, fill in the blanks. You have to make use of the words given in the box. Let me repeat. Before we end, let me repeat your assignment again. The question and answers C and E. What are sanitary landfills and what are the three R's of waste? These two from answer the following questions, match the following exercise number 2 and fill in the blanks exercise number 3. Answer the following questions, you will write it in your notebook and match the following and fill in the blanks. You will do it in your textbook. Those who do not have your textbook, look the attachment file and write them in your notebook. Thank you, class, and do your assignments.